In this part of the video, we're going to present trust and rapport. Trust and rapport are the basic building blocks for relationships. Relationships are critical for learning. This next thing that I'm going to demonstrate and teach to you is about trust and rapport. When you want to build a very sturdy home, you need a real strong foundation. Trust and rapport are basically the building blocks for good relationships. So in terms of rapport, what do you think rapport is? Let me just throw out a couple of terms to define rapport. Anybody? Relationship. Good.
Comfortability with one another.
Comfortable with one person and another.
Safety.
Safety. Okay, good. So when you have rapport with someone, there's an element of you feel in sync with them. You feel very comfortable. You can talk to them. You're sort of on the same wavelength. And how about a trust? What is trust between two people?
You can count on that person.
You can count on them. You believe them. Connection, right. So trust and rapport have those elements. If you want to really motivate students and influence them to do things, even if they don't want to do it, you must have trust and rapport. So I'd like to show you how to get trust and rapport with another individual. And this works at an unconscious level. The nice thing about this is you can actually test it. I'm going to show you how to test to see whether or not you have rapport. So I'd like to have a volunteer. Courtney, would you like to come up, please? Now we're doing this sitting down because it's easier to demonstrate, but you could do this standing up, you could do this walking. What I'm going to do is, and it's based on body language, so I'll take it step by step and you'll see how this works. So suppose I'm at a rapport with Courtney, she's one of my students, or it could be a parent for you teachers, okay? So I come in, and what I want to do in terms of body language is to look like Courtney looks, like looking in a mirror. So I want to mirror her, all right? So I come in very casually, go, "Hi Courtney, how you doing? I heard you wanted to talk to me." So take this picture. We're sitting, sort of similar. I mean, her hands are like this, but we look similar, correct? Okay, as opposed to, now watch. I come in, and I go, "Hey, Courtney, I heard you wanted to talk to me." Do you see what she did immediately? She pulled back. First of all, I'm in her space. Secondly, this is called a mismatch. We don't look like each other. Or something like this. I call this the administrator stance, but for the administrators out there, don't get offended. All right? Come in, say, "Hi, Courtney. Oh, I heard you wanted to talk to me." Can you see the difference? As opposed to when I'm in rapport. Now I could be sitting like this, we still look alike. So what you want to do is you want to match the person's body language first thing. So then we start to talk, blah, 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 how you doing? You know, I heard you're having a little trouble in the classroom. We talk. Now suppose Courtney moves, you change her, just uncross your legs or take another position, okay? Now you don't want to do this right away. All right, so if I'm sitting like this, I don't want to do this right away because then we'll look like the Three Stooges. You know, we're crossing our legs together. Okay, so she makes a move. Let's say I was sitting like this. You wait about 30 seconds. In the course of conversation, you do this. You go, "Oh, that's interesting. Tell me more about that." Do you see what I did? So this is called, I'm pacing her and matching her. I'm seeing what she does and then I match and I just wait. Now suppose she takes another position, just sort of go like that, okay? Just, yeah, all right. So she moves. I'm sitting like this. You wait 30, 40 seconds in the course of conversation. Do something like this. "Oh, that's interesting. Tell me more about that." See what I'm doing? I don't have to do it exactly like she is, but I'm, again, matching what she looks like. So how long do you do this? You do this for about a minute or two, about 2 or 3 minutes at the most. And now here's the test, and here's the unique part about this. In about 3 minutes, when you feel like you have rapport with the other person, you make a very dramatic move, very noticeable move. So you go, "Oh, there was something I had to tell you, and I forgot all about this." And you wait. In about 30 or 40 seconds, she'll either come right into the same position as you, or similar, or you'll look for a noticeable body movement. So something like, she's sitting like this, she might just uncross her legs, she might lean forward, okay? She might move a little bit like this. Now, if she moves her finger, that's not a noticeable body movement, okay? So you look for that. But most of the time, believe it or not, they come right into the same position as you are. That's how you know you have rapport, because it works at the unconscious level. After that, okay, you don't have to do anything. Right? You could stand on your head at that point. It doesn't matter because you already have rapport. Are there some exceptions to this? Right. Now, Courtney, just sort of sit like this. A lot of students sit like this. I know it's very hard, all right? Now, suppose you're coming into the classroom, she's sitting like this or he's sitting like this. If you do this to match her, you go, oh, I have to match her, right? You go, hi, Courtney, how you doing? All right? That's going to look kind of funny. So what do? Stay like that, all right? You do what we call cross mirroring. So I want to look like her, but I can't be in that silly position because it'll be a dead giveaway that it'll look like I'm making fun of her. So what they do, I come in, I go, oh, that's an interesting position in my head. I go, put my legs out like this, lean back a little bit. And usually there's an armrest on a chair. My elbows are in front like this. Hers are back here. That's called cross mirror. We're really right now sitting in the same position. You see it? Hers are in the back of her head, mine are in front. That's called cross mirroring. So if she's sitting like this, okay, you don't have to sit like before. I didn't have to sit exact. I just twist my body a little bit. Okay. Now, the thing about this is that you have to, oh, see, I made a noticeable move. What'd she do? No, you can sit normally now. All right? When you're doing this, okay, sometimes in cross mirroring, you have to be careful. But a lot of students will sit like this. You have a student that does this, or you have a friend that does this, or maybe you do this, all right? So you can't come in, just do that. Just do that with your, all right? You can't come and go, hi, Courtney, how you doing? I mean, that's not cross-mirroring at all, okay? So what could you do? Keep doing that, all right? So you can move your hand like this, all right? So you're matching her, but, and it's really, if you're talking to her, she can't really see this, but unconsciously, she, in her peripheral vision, could see it. And sometimes when you slow it down, see what I'm doing? Slow it down, that stops it, sometimes. Okay, so that's how you cross mirror.